Hi everyone, this is Danny Malave. So this is my final reflection of my MMP and taking a look at the projects that I've developed throughout this course and how they've kind of impacted my MMP and also impacted me as a professional. I think that firstly, as I mentioned in my final MMP update, um, this course has kind of given me the opportunity to create a blog, which is something I had never done before. Um, I think that skill in and of itself has been something that I've benefited from greatly. Learning how to use a WordPress or a Blogspot or Blogger, and how to incorporate it within my field is really important. Getting that perspective from other professionals, having to join the knowledge communities, and talking to different professionals who use technology, and understanding how they use blogs. I know one professional uses blogs as a way to communicate with other student affairs professionals. I thought it would be kind of cool to use my MMP and kind of my final project to communicate with students. So, as I described in my final update, this is uh, the Scholar Honor Council blog. This is where students will post their personal reflections, just kind of describing an overview. Whenever a student gets into a situation where decision making has become an issue, we choose to have students write personal reflections. It's usually a one-page paper, and students have to reflect on their behavior, how it's impacted them, and how it's impacted the greater community. This blog actually provides students an opportunity not only to write a um, kind of a paragraph, but also create an audio reflection. And in my sanctioned description, specifically for this blog, it includes an overview of Audacity. So throughout this course, learning how to use Audacity gave me the opportunity to kind of convey that in a paragraph to students. Now students can download Audacity and kind of record their own update and create their own reflection. So I thought that was pretty cool. Kind of take, learning how to use different tools, conveying it to students and having them create on their own. Another thing that students can do is use um, an image and reflect on an image. Now this image is just something I found on Google, but it gives students an opportunity to maybe take a picture. Um, Maybe a student who is interested in photography can take a picture and give a small paragraph explaining why the picture means so much. It's not up here because I haven't had the student sign a confidentiality agreement, but I had a student take a picture of um, themselves holding a red Solo cup, and using that image, student is writing a small paragraph on what that means. What does it mean for them? Why is the red Solo cup such a significant um, item on a university campus? So it's given me the opportunity to provide students um, with the tools necessary to kind of create these things. So I think that's one thing that I took the most from this course was learning how to use the different tools, learning how to use Windows Movie Maker. So I'll give you an example. At the homepage, and learning how to use, learning the Rutgers University resources, I created a video just kind of compiling different images that we have of different offices on campus, and it's something that a student can see, watch in 30 seconds, and learn about where they can go if they're having an issue. So having the capability to do so. Prior to this course, I didn't know how to use Windows Movie Maker. It was one of those things that just kind of sat on my computer and never really got used. Another thing is over here in Academic Integrity Pitfalls, I had students, I recorded skits, kind of edited and got students to um, act out different violations and situations that students run into. So this portion of the blog actually gives students an opportunity to discuss how they would handle certain situations, how they would kind of interact with students who maybe ask them to do stuff that they're not comfortable doing, different things like that. So I think throughout this course, um, one thing that I've learned the most is learning how to use the tools that are readily available and also kind of communicating that to um, the students I work with. Um, I know actually members of the Scholar Honor Council, which is a student org that I supervise, have become interested in developing their own videos and using them and posting them to this blog. So that development is going to come later as they kind of start to develop their own. So it's become kind of a threefold project. It's given students that I directly supervise an opportunity to create um, multimedia based on resources, based on violations, based on different things that they interact with every day. It's given students who have violated the code of conduct an opportunity to reflect and kind of compare experiences with other students who have been in the same situation. And it's given students who haven't violated the code of conduct an opportunity to hear some cautionary tales, or to maybe watch a video, or to maybe look at an image and read a paragraph and understand the same message that would have been conveyed kind of in a text-heavy essay. So that's kind of what I took away from this project. I also learned how important it is to use the resources you have. So I met a student affairs professional who's really involved in educational technology and social media, and he kind of helped guide. Well, he actually helped revise my primary project, um, and talking to different individuals within my own office and trying to get their input on what they felt would be um, a good way to kind of introduce this blog into our work. So it's not something that's been introduced yet, but we are working towards that. So that's kind of my reflection on everything that I've taken away. Um, I think I've met my objectives in a kind of a different way. I just wanted to, in the beginning, all I wanted to do was make a presentation more accessible. Now I've actually provided a tool for students to use to create on their own, but it also kind of gets the message across in the same way because um, I convey the same academic integrity pitfalls here. I convey the same resources here, but students also have the opportunity to create on their own. So that's kind of what I took from this entire course. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. And thank you for your time.